Movies in Hell. I'm Chris Geiger.
I'm LaQuas Scott, and today we are reviewing Emilia Perez.
Emilia Perez is a weird concept. Like, I like it when I heard what it was about. But then to make it a musical makes it even weirder.
Yes. Yeah, because I know you were very excited about it on paper. Like, oh, this is a really great, and then really great concept. And then I think you saw like you were discussing the trailer, and then the movie came out. I have the same sentiment. I was like, interesting concept. Why is this a musical? But also, it's a musical with no catchy songs. I don't remember a single one of them.
Right. I know. I know. Well, I remember the one where they're carrying her body, like for the funeral procession.
Oh, at the end, yeah.
I don't remember the actual like song, but I remember like some of the lyrics and I remember and that made sense to me. Like, because there is normally music during a funeral procession. So but when she's like in the night market having dinner, like, and she's singing and the whole night market is dancing, I was like, and that's early in the movie. And I was like, I don't
Yes.
know if I can be on board for this whole thing.
Yeah. But also she's a lawyer and she's a prosecutor, but why is she in a night market when like people that she has put behind bars could potentially like be out, and like I wouldn't expect that person to be out and about in a public way at all, given what she did, like her profession.
So exposed. But I liked it overall. I thought it was interesting and I like Zoe Saldana a lot. And I think
I
she
am a
picks very
Zoe
good
Saldana
roles.
fan. Yeah, she does. I think that this one was a miss, unfortunately. I like I just wish that they would have tabled the musical, or maybe had like one musical number at the end. But I would have been interested to see more of the progression of like of yeah. I just found that the musical was too distracting, but this was just, for me, it was just an okay film. Like, I thought Zoe Saldana did a wonderful job. I thought Sophia did a wonderful job. Um, I Selena Gomez. Um, I don't think that this was the role for her.
Hmm. Wow. Okay. Because say more about that.
I just I don't think that she embodied this Jessie character like at all. Like I just feel like maybe I don't know. I don't think that it was giving a lot of pain or emotion. Like I would have it'd be interesting to see like a more, I don't know, like a different type of actress in that role. Like even Penelope Cruz. That would have been a perfect role for her. Um I just think that like, yeah, I can't elaborate on how I feel about this, but I will have to say that it kind of took not didn't take me out of my element, but I just thought that it wasn't a strong role.
So I feel like she was better in this than I've seen her in anything else. And I didn't see her.
What?
I know, because only Murders in the Building, which is the only other thing I've seen her in. So let's
Okay.
set that as the context. Um, I knew she was a Disney kid, but she was a Disney kid long after I would have been the target demographic for anything she was in. But it's so wooden in Only Murders in the Building. And in this, she did actually I felt like she was emoting significantly more. And I was like, you know what? This is this this is good for her. Like, I thought she did a better job than I thought she would. So it's interesting that you feel like it should have been somebody else.
Spring Break, the Harmony Korine film, I think she acted her butt off. This
Okay.
well, yeah, this wasn't it. And
I mean,
maybe it's because of like the singing aspect, like the musical aspect, and yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. She, like, in the audition process, probably got extra points for the musical component, which well deserved, right? Like, I think as a performer, when she does like song and dance, I think she's awesome. Just as an actor, I feel like there's a little bit of woodenness. Let's go to the slides. So I gave this a 23 and you gave it a 20. I gave it a 3 in story because it was a very unique story. It's not something that we've heard before, or I haven't heard before. It went a little bit off the rails at the end. Um, but how do you end a story like this? You either end it quietly, like that person transitions and then goes away and lives their life. The decision to come back and be this very public personality with this nonprofit organization that looks for victims, like that, I guess that was a way to go. But it does seem like it'd be hard for her to not be detected.
Right. Yes.
Because no
Yes.
one asks, where is your money coming from? Where she's clearly a
Exactly.
very wealthy woman who has appeared out of nowhere,
Yeah.
has
As a
no,
sister,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think the plot holes for me kind of made me like I agree with you. It's like this is a very original story, a different type of storytelling, but there were a lot of plot holes where I was just like, no one's gonna question that or the slip ups. I was like, no one's going to interpret that in a interesting way. Like, yeah.
And also the Selena Gomez character at the end, at the very end, when she like sort of has the revelation and sorry, spoiler alert, like it just the turn is too quick. Like what?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, it was like you didn't like you. Yeah, I don't know. I think she was just more concerned with like I got to get away from this person. Don't know where this person got this mysterious amount of money from, but like they don't own me or my kids, etc. Yeah, the heel turn was very belated.
Interesting. And I weight heavily the originality when I'm doing my scoring. So I would recommend this to people. Not everyone, of course, but to lots of people.
I'm sure people will see this. I think um when there's nominations and things, it will probably be a contender.
Yeah. Do you have anything to plug in this episode?
Still looking for films that came out a couple weeks ago that are somehow gone from the theater. Um and seeing things that are still in theater like Moana and Sonic. Yes, animated films. I like uh and also, yeah, I just feel like where have new movies gone?
There's a lot of trailers, I feel like. And I don't know if it's because I've just moved to a new city and it seems like there's even more than 20 minutes of trailers here. It's like 22 minutes, which like they squeeze in an extra one for you. Which I kind of like because I like watching trailers. But I don't know how they pick the trailer. Like some of them are very obvious. But like if you're watching an action movie, like they show you action movie trailers. That's very obvious. But then also I feel like a lot of horror movies are coming out still. Like
Oh
I
yeah,
was watching,
January is like second to, the October. January is
yeah,
horror.
like finally that Wolfman is coming out.
It's
Um
everywhere.
Also the companion, which looks interesting. I didn't see Barbarian, even though you recommended it. I never got around to watching it, but it's by the same person. I'm really excited about 28 Years Later.
Mhm.
That looks super interesting. Although I do probably have to go back and watch 28 Days Later because it's been so long. And then I think there's another Alex Garland that's coming out too that I saw a trailer for.
Oh, interesting. I need to look into that.
Mikey 17. I thought it was coming out in January, but now they're saying March. So sad about that, but looking forward to March. And March isn't that far away, let's be honest. So January has gone super fast. I think because I didn't return to work until like the 6th. So, which I'm not complaining about, but it does make January go really fast. Well, thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.